Hello everyone. So we are back at 0 AD and I'm playing against Bor. Uh, he's one of the best players. I think the best players. If you check the ranking, I think he's ranked the most and he's playing as Seleucids Romans. So yeah, let's see how to play Romans from Borg. So I think it's pretty obvious that he won this game against me. So he went straight all of them into building a storehouse here. So and also I am playing as somebody I think. See, I'm playing as a Spartans. Yeah. So I thought like Spartan would be enough to defeat Borg in 0 AD. I think I'm too shallow. So yeah, I think you see his strategy. He's auto queuing the single woman, not two, not one, not I mean more than two, just one at a time. Idealists believe that it is very slow as compared to batches. So interesting approach. Maybe he's just playing with me, so that's why he's doing that. He's trying different approach himself. So he has not gone for the storehouse upgrades, which is iron axe heads. Most probably this must be increasing the health or increasing the size of the iron axe of their workers which are chopping wood. And technically what it does is it will increase their wood chopping ability by 25%, which is insane. Nobody sees 25% gain these days. Not in stocks, not in standard fixed deposits. Nowhere 25% is a huge gain. Okay, so he has already identified, as soon as he found out there's a hunt, he knew about this and he didn't bother to get anyone else like anywhere else. He just built a farmstead. Okay, that didn't even build a farmstead, straight away went into getting this, which is interesting. He has gone for the berry upgrade very beginning and building a house with just two workers, and that's kind of a timing, building the barrack with this one worker and another woman is coming and building the barrack. And at the same time I am at population 30, which is 10. At least at some point in time I'm ahead of Borg. Let me check what I am doing. So I'm here with all the upgrades. I think I've just started wood cutting. My idea is to get the wood cutting from the storehouse after I build a barracks and just then get going. Five women from the civic center and five, if possible, three or five from the barracks units production basically. Because after some time, like 3 or 4 minutes, you want, and I'm trying to utilize this.
Yes,
So
see?
it is very
Yes, see?
interesting that with Borg there is a sense of security because he never rushes, at least in nowadays. So you can just,
Yes, see?
I didn't even build a house for this woman. Just put two
Yes,
skirmisher,
see?
I think pikemans, hoplites, which are slower, but
Yes,
they
see?
sustain a lot of damage.
Yes, see?
But they are counter unique for horses. If you are unaware, cavalry just gets,
Yes,
if one
see?
cavalry uh, fights against one pikeman, so pikeman would win always. But yeah, since they are prone
Yes, see?
to slowness, so if you can hit them from a distance, which most people do. Okay, I was building a house. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm not giving up on. I'm not discounting Borg for not rushing
Yes,
me.
see?
So right in the beginning, I'm doing some exploration. That's why I'm ahead of in score at this point. That's interesting. I've surpassed Borg at some point of time in score. That's a nice way to console yourself by exploring the map.
Yes, see?
Also, I saw somebody think some things building here, and I thought like I would go and since these were all women, but I didn't do that, and just maybe I should have. Here there were so many people, and one guy just sent only a one guy. Oh, now I sent multiple people, and then he sent them back. That I was just exploring and didn't do much. So yeah, due to this part only, I was ahead in score, exploring the map. Otherwise, he's 120 ahead of me in economy. Okay, let's see Borg. So at minute 5 minutes, okay, he has built 4 farms. How many women? 17 women. And has he got this? No, he hasn't got the gain upgrade. So there is using farmstead, you get all the grain related upgrades like food productions, and they are much better and faster than the food production here. So prefer the for food economy the grain upgrades from the farmstead instead of this. But yeah, if you can, you should get these as well. Why not? If you can. So yeah, he's not exploring. He's just going for eco, and he's just getting he's utilizing his surroundings using the deers for, and he will have a lot of food just using this cavalry guy. So if you are new to zero AD, I'll just tell you a little bit. Like cavalry can hunt much faster. They'll collect, if you just right click on them, you will see that they can they will cost 100 food, but they will collect 5 food at a time, which is much faster as compared to if you check a woman. They will only collect 1 food at a time, which is slower, but since you have them in numbers, that also works. But lesser number of cavalries can also, yeah, calories are better for you. Lesser number of calories, yes, those are also good. But anyways, I was saying that women should go to the farms, and the guys should go to the wood and mining, and the cavalry should go for the hunt. The basic idea. uh and if you compare woman versus what's a man in terms of wood, woman is zero point 0.7 wood, and then a man a man would be 0.75. So it's hardly any difference, but still with numbers it will make a difference. So initially, it doesn't matter. Most people just chop wood using women. As you see, Borg himself has 13 women, but later down the game, maybe at minute 8 or 9, they will pull out the woman from the wood or any mining operation that they are doing, and then shift them to farms. And reciprocally, the men are bad at farming in 0 AD basically. So if you see here, it's okay when men are almost equal, but I guess they are slower in getting farm. So it's one farm. Oh, sorry, 0.25 for the grains, which is so less. I think I was referring to something like a hunt only. 0.25 for hunt, and then what about a woman? Yeah, zero point 0.5, it's double. And then also for the granaries, the berries, one for the woman, and then for men it is zero point 0.5. It's like absolutely half of what women can do. Gather, it's great. Okay, so we are at minute 7. Borg has reached 93 population, which is huge. And let's see if he has started producing from this barracks. Oh, he's producing like one at a time. But since it's 3 barracks, he's doing like 4 at a time. Still fast. Let's see how far he has went ahead in pop. So not much. I think it's a 200 gap only. Overall score, I'm ahead of him, which is just crazy. For a long amount of time, I'm ahead because of exploration. And I am at 70, which is quite less. So this is what it takes to beat a elite player. You need to have better population. And this mod that you see, this extra thing which is kind of appearing different from the usual UI, this is using mods. I'm using autosieve mod, which gives this. facility. You can see I have 27 infantry, 44 supplementary, not supplementary, I guess support workers. So both of them are lesser than Boggs. Yes, 52 infantry with 55 women. And you see the reason is I have so much of wood, but I'm able to convert it to population around 12k of wood. So that's where people in lower ranking struggle. That is to balance. Balance is the key to success here. Think for a bit. I'll just keep quiet. Don't have much to say about. I'm just watching him. Was there any a time that he couldn't produce? He was always producing. So also shift click is a very interesting facility. So I'm clicking this, then I press shift, I click this, multi selects just like in any other Google Docs or even the PCs operating system. Shift click is works the same. You can multi select and then control groups to assign them. So I'm pressing control 1 to assign them one. So this way I don't have to click them again and again. I just press 1, all 4 are selected, and I click 4 or shift click 4 in order to and use my mouse wheel, like scroll wheel, to increase or decrease the batch size, and then it will produce. So that's how these people do it basically, if you are unaware. But the main interesting thing is the fight. I think I was pretty bad at fighting him. I didn't even have a box formation, and I lost all of them in just 1 minute. So entire 15 minutes or 14 minutes of production just went down in 1 minute. We'll see to that. So this is an interesting approach. He's blocking the backside, which is mostly vulnerable because of your attention. Anything which has your attention is not vulnerable. Anything which doesn't is vulnerable. So he's walling that up using the house strategy. So this is great. He is using 3 people to build house, but now he has sufficient gap around 40, so he has stopped building houses. And is he producing? Yeah, he is producing a lot of. Now he's producing a swordsman. Let me check how much ratio does he have. He has 90 skirmishers, which are long distance. And if you select each of them, they are very good at piercing. So their arrow, it has like 16 pierce javelin throwers, and they have 30 range, lesser than archers, but pierce is much more than archers. That's a trade-off in 0 AD. Kind of everything is balanced. If you check the other group, are there any of them here? Here, yeah, one guy is there. So this is for getting the damage, but swordsmen are better than pikemen for killing the rams. So you should get swordsmen for that. But generally, meat shield pikemens are better, and also for cavalry, anti-cavalry pikemens are better as compared to swordsmen. So they have 3 hack, 3 pierce, and main thing is their health, which is damage. They have more damage resistance. They're slower. They have more health, double than the general ranged infantry. So that's why range are meant for. They are meant to hit from the distance, not fight in close. So idea is to with go in with balanced approach. Get 60% of ranged and 20%, 80% of or 40% of swords, or basically the meat shield, or you can also go 30% of them and then 10% for cavalry, which would raid enemies farms, which is the best approach, I guess, in my opinion. But you can figure out your own when you play. Try different things, mostly around how standard people do it, like elite people in the games, of course. But of course, nothing is elite in terms of when it comes to human intelligence. Everything can be bypassed. Mostly, it's like fear. If you can crush enemy's confidence, you will win no matter how weak you are. That's also an important factor. So he's building all the important things towards the back. I never do that. I actually do that in between. So that's a nice thing to learn. So that is difficult to capture. The enemy has to travel all this way. And if they go, there is a trap. They can be
Yes.
surrounded by these infantry and killed. There's 25 swordsmen. So let me check how many swordsmen does he have.
Yes.
Okay, I can zoom in. So this is why I also like 080. Look at the graphics. It's so interesting. You can see these people. The total
Yes.
73 swordsmen, which is great, and
Yes.
90. So yeah, he has kept like equalish ratio of both of them, and he will be going to fight. So we are 13 minutes in. Has Power gone to phase 3? Let's check. Look at the farms here. The quality of farms, it has so many detailings. Like it has a wheelbarrow. Has look at the farmers, miners. I mean, it's so naive to just mine from a rock directly, but looks good. And look at this detailing of the Roman Empire, the civic center. I mean, these people looks amazing. So yeah, I first he went. I was just trying to build something, and I denied it. So that was the only success that I had. But he went towards the back and he built it over here. So army camp, yeah. So army camp is a favorite for Romans because they are built in less cost and they can build anywhere, and you can also build so many things from them. And you will see in a bit time trains, the most important battering rams. But for Romans I prefer long distance, so I prefer stone thrower. He's building this. He's covering up this vulnerable area because there's two barracks and there's nothing else, no houses for this woman. Just covered up with this. So he hasn't gone for entire coverage, but a little bit coverage for him is just fine, I guess. Against me, even this is just fine, but yeah, generally he's just doing his best, I guess. Okay, so now at 13 minute 14 second, Borg has gone to phase 3, or was it me? Oh yeah, it's Borg only. And check this in the chat using how to go to chat controls. Whenever you hover over, it's a observer TL private chat. Okay, what's for general chat? Enter. Borg went into at 15:52. So yeah, I guess just at 14 minutes he went to. Generally does it 1 minute early, which is 13-minute phase 3, where a lot of things already been happening. And let's see the upgrades for him. That's the main important thing. He has all the second phase upgrade, I guess, getting attack upgrades as well. Basically, getting everything and kill. That's all. Boom and kill. That's what you do when you're Borg. Just boom and kill. Okay, let me also see mine. I've not seen mine. Okay, it's ridiculous, ridiculously low. Gap of 60. What am I doing right now? Let's see. I'm building a civic
Yes.
center,
See.
but
Yes. See.
I should have built
Yes.
maybe
See.
a thing if I could. Could I? Okay, I could not. I should have built
Yes.
a,
See.
uh, you know, fortress, but then I don't have enough stone. Why do I have 88 people on, but so many
Yes.
on
See.
metal, but not utilizing them. Instead, I should have kept all of them
Yes. See.
here or here, a little few, and all of them
Yes. See.
ahead here. That should have consolidated my troops, and that's why I just lost the first and the only battle that I'm going to have in a few minutes. But generally, Spartans are very, very strong
Yes. See.
because of their this unit. Because these are considered as I think they are considered as special units, but still, generally, no special units can work, but they can. The work ratio is of course less as compared to general standard, but in other civilizations, the special units cannot even work. Why they are special? Because of their attack. They can attack 11.5 hack, which is amazing, and their health is 156, which is also amazing. I'm at 200. Borg is at 250, and let's see what Borg does now. Well, he will get something, I guess. Okay,
Are we?
yes, he prefers long distance, so he built two stone throwers. He will hit me from the distance, and I think that we all. How many people he
Are we?
brought? 184 against, mine is like just. And I was thinking, why did I throw up this up? I had
Yes,
around
see?
100, so that's just half. So if you just fight half, like 2 versus 1, or 6 versus 3, you are always going to lose. That's the basic thing. Upgrades or no upgrades. Upgrades, you know, will generally not matter. And I was thinking, why did I lose this? Maybe because was it
Yes,
box
see?
formation? I had like so many.
Yes, see?
See, my idea was, my logic was, I have
Yes, see?
around 20, main Skiritai Commando, then 18 pikemen. All of them, they were just gone in no time
Yes,
because
see? With this?
Borg has around, a box formation. Firstly, I don't know how he get this closely tight box formation,
With
and
this?
his upgrades were so much. He just killed
With
everything
this?
in just no
Are
time.
we?
He killed my extra CC.
Are we?
I tried to regroup. He only lost 10. Where he 24 only. Then he killed everyone, and I think it's
With this?
time to resign. So yeah, if you see the key points here were minute 14, go to phase 3, get all the upgrades, and then maintain a ratio of range units and the swordsman, and then
With this?
get as many as you can. He fought with 184 in the beginning.
Are we?
Get as many troops as you can and just go into the fight. You will
With this?
definitely win. Meanwhile, I think he's getting some upgrades. Is he or is he not? I think he knows he doesn't need. Oh, he already does. These are basically fully at minute 17. You cannot expect Borg other than, yeah, will to fight. I thought he would also have will to fight. So he would be getting all the upgrades at minute, even just 1 minute before, I guess. 16 minute he would have all the upgrades. So it's just stupid to fight him. Just maybe the strategy of towers and those will work, but again, against Romans and with this stone throwers, it is even tough to say that. I think very soon I'll just resign. Me see my population. It's 37 and I resigned. So yeah, that's about it.
Are we?
He has one. He went just down from 184 to 44. Just 144, 40. I just managed to kill only 40, and he killed like 4 times that, 5 times that. It's crazy. Not crazy in terms of technical things, like he had all the upgrades. How many upgrades did I have? And also account for it's Gaia. I don't know why you call it Gaia. Gaia in India is known as cow. Gaia. So yeah, let's check the summary. For Borg, let's check the population chart, eco chart. Obviously, he was ahead of me, and there was a brief time in total score when I was ahead. So you know, that's how I will console myself. Exploration. So if there was a total score fight up till point 8 minute, I was winning bar. If you consider just the total score and nothing else. But then eco-wise, he was always ahead. As I mentioned, he kept on producing. He had a balance. He never housed himself. Always producing, either single only. Generally, he does patches like 2 or 3, but single unit alt Q, auto Q from the training buildings. Everybody was producing anytime in a song. He had 4 times. I think it's not four. It's like 10 times. This would be point 0.3. It's 20 times. Will that to ratio difference. And let's check other charts like miscellaneous population. I was never ahead. That's the main thing. He fought with 184. I only had 100 here. Maybe I should have brought all of them together. Still, I could have managed a little bit more damage and you sustained it longer. But then he just went down. Look at this. A little curve here. This much he fell down, and I fell down right in the hill. Yeah, that's how you play Romans against Spartans. Just balance, boom, maintain infantry in equal ratio with like roughly 55% javelineers, 45% sportsmen. Get all the upgrades, get the hero, should be good. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thank you.